Ralph's 21 ways help you bring home the savings.
Stock up with Switch and Save number 10.
Low prices on name brands, like Mott's apple juice and apple sauce. So cool and delicious on a hot summer day. Sink your taste into the natural refresher at Ralph's low prices. A 64-ounce bottle of Mott's apple juice is now just $1.49 at Ralph's. And a 35-ounce jar of Mott's apple sauce is only $1.09. Great savings at Ralph's.
Switch and save more than a buck a bag at Ralph's.
Remember Elvis tonight at 7.
See a yellow van?
No, the street looks clear. I just wish I knew whether that was good news or bad news.
You suppose Preacher's all right?
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's a street kid. He'll survive one way or another.
Did you see Hex's face when we used Cross and those reporters to get out there? He looked like he was just ready to kill us.
Yeah, well, I'm less concerned about the expression on Hex's face than I am about what Marshal Cross told those reporters.
What did he say?
He said that he was virtually assured of winning the election, and the first thing that he would do was to see that Derek Mallory's head would roll.
My God, you know Cross's office is in the ISIS building?
Yeah, I know that. And you can bet your Sunday funnies that he's got one of those ISIS reliefs on the wall, too.
Do you think Van Dyne owns Cross? If he does...
I know. He could own anybody. He may even have the mayor. Between this surveillance at the ISIS system and this subliminal perception, he could have just about anybody.
I think we better go to the police, Schuyler.
Well, what makes you think he doesn't have the police, too?
Oh, come on. He can't run the whole police department.
I don't know what he can or he can't do. The only thing I know is that we have to warn as many people as we can.
How?
Our last resort. WMON. We've got to go see Geraldine.
Chief, I've dispatched a squad car to close down the video disco.
Well, that's a start.
Oh, yeah, we're great at starting things. Our only problem is we haven't been able to put a finish to any of this business.
Derek, I'm convinced the equipment Hamlin stole from Grantman Research was for sending subliminal messages.
Well, if what you say is true, then maybe you can enlighten me as to just where the hell he's hiding this stuff. You know, I've had somebody there undercover for a couple of weeks in the video disco.
Preacher?
Well, you are good.
I try and keep on top of things.
All right, whatever Preacher is, I've got to give him this much. He knows electronics inside and out, and he swears there is nothing in the video disco that's even vaguely suspicious.
So he says.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Preacher's been all too quiet to suit me lately. As a matter of fact, look, if Hamlin was scared enough of Preacher to use those messages to get Jody to try and kill him, then obviously he thinks Preacher knows more than he says. And like it or not, I'm beginning to agree with Hamlin.
All right, get Preacher down here. I don't care where he is, but you find him.
I'm on it.
Derek, I've had a couple of thoughts myself.
Like what?
Hamlin. Everything's been Hamlin this, Hamlin that.
Well, good reason.
Yes, but I can't help but feeling that there's something missing or someone. From what I've seen of Robbie Hamlin, he's not at all psychologically fitted to play the mastermind in a scheme as large as this.
Well, if not Hamlin, then...
Tie the video disco and the ISIS building together in a neat little knot, and who do we have?
Louis Van Dyne.
Exactly.
How am I going to prove that?
Van Dyne's been working on this city for months. It's obviously what Hathaway had in mind when he said they own this town just before he died.
My God, that was back in August.
I think we finally isolated the conspiracy.
The election is tomorrow. It may be too late for us to act on that.
Because this is the first place Van Dyne will look for us. If the Whitneys are going to survive, we're going to have to lay low for a while.
Yeah, I know, but if the yellow van is out there, then we're going to lead him right to WMON.
That's why they invented Backstage.
Oh, no, not again. I'm beginning to feel like a servant.
Better live servants than dead Whitneys.
Yeah, I suppose.
delivery for Mrs. Saxon.
What is it?
Flowers.
All right, leave them outside the door there.
Sorry, sir, I need a signature.
Mitzi, look, I have reached my wit's end. What do you mean it's a short trip? No, Mitzi, please. Now, look, you have got to go on tonight. Look, I know all about Cliff's disappearance, and I'm sorry, I really am. But, look, my job is to keep the audience from disappearing, and if there's no Daisy in the play, well, God knows what'll happen. Huh? Wait, no, what has my got to do with helping you help Marty and Dee Dee? Of course not. Look, how the hell am I going to get anybody else to do this? After you, it's all bimbos. No. Look, I did not mean it that way.
Gunther, have you seen Preacher?
What, just a minute, please. Hey, look, just go out and get me a couple aspirins and bring back...
Gunther!
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Shelley. Look, I'm talking to Mitzi. I'm trying to persuade her to... look, never mind. What is it you wanted?
I asked you if you'd seen Preacher around.
No, I haven't.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, that just about sums it up. Mitzi, it's me, remember, huh? What? You will? Ah, great. She will. Mitzi, listen, baby, I owe you 1,000 thanks. Mitzi, I owe you my life. You take a check. Hey, that's real funny, really. Okay, look, I'll see you tonight, right? Okay, listen, really, thanks a lot. God, I wish the hell I knew what was going on in this town. Gavin's gone and Preacher's off somewhere doing who knows what. And Mitzi's decided not to play Daisy.
Oh, Gunther, I'd be happy to play Daisy for you. Myrna, would you be an angel and go get my purse out of the dressing room? I want to talk to him alone for a second.
Okay. Look, if it's another complaint, Shelley, take it up with the complaint department, which is me, and I hereby resign.
It is a complaint. You know, I've had about enough of the way you're running this place.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask for the job, but thanks anyway.
I don't give a damn who asked for what. All I know is I can't work under these conditions anymore. That's it.
Oh, gosh, I'm real sorry about that.
You know, you're going to be a lot sorrier because I'm going to walk out of this place if you don't shape up.
Who sent these?
My car.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just sign for them.
They're really beautiful, sir.
Oh, God, Skylar. It was self-defense. It was obviously self-defense.
He's dead. I just killed him.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna forget the suitcase. We're gonna forget everything. We're just gonna get out of here. Come on, let's go. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, come on, baby, come on.
Worlds beyond.
Question. Would you be able to tell if any of my officers had been given subliminal messages?
What kind of message?
Oh, something to the effect that would either make them ill or convince them to stay away from work?
Yes, I could examine them, but it'll probably take weeks to check them all.
Weeks? We're down to hours. Weeks. Come in.
Oh, hello, Miles.
Miles.
How's Jody?
She is still sleeping. I tried very hard not to wake her up. After the ordeal she's been through, I figure sleep is about the best medicine I can prescribe.
All right, we'll take good care of her because I'm going to need her testimony when she's feeling well enough.
Testimony against whom?
Well, right now against Robbie Hamlin. Both Beth and I feel that Hamlin's been using subliminal perception to control her and that he's been running that through his cable TV system.
The cable system? They got just about every home in Monticello.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And we believe Van Dyne is behind Hamlin.
Whoa, I'm sorry. This is a little hard to take in all at once.
All right, Beth, can we start questioning the officers now?
Yep, tell me where to start and I'm on my way.
All right, I think you should probably start with Carmody. He's the watch commander. He should be on duty right now. Be careful, though. Make sure he's with us before you go too far.
Right.
All right, what can I do?
I don't know. Oh, maybe I should call my car now. He should call the mayor. Maybe make some kind of public announcement. Tell people to turn off their cable TV. Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
It just occurred to me. Both Mike and the mayor have been acting very strangely lately. I've tried to get a hold of the mayor like 5 or 6 times since he's been back from vacation, but he hasn't returned any of my calls. And Mike... Well,
both of them might have already been affected.
And if they have, they're not going to listen to anything I've got to say. My God, I can't believe this is happening.
Chief, there's no sign of Preacher Emerson anywhere.
Oh, great.
Also, the car I sent over to, I checked on Hamlin at the video disco, says the place is locked up tight as a drum.
What, no Hamlin?
Afraid not. Well, whatever swallowed up Preacher must have gotten him, too.
I can't stomach this town anymore. I want out.
Well, who doesn't?
Look, honey, you belong here. I don't. Myrna, would you be an angel? I am really in need of some liquor. Would you run to the store for me?
I don't do gopher work. Send Mitzi.
Mitzi isn't here.
Well, then, sweetheart, put on your flats and start walking.
Oh, yeah? You know what? You're fired, honey.
Oh, yeah, I am fired. Oh, I am fired. You little
Come up. Stop. Right, get out. Stand right. I'm getting it good. Mr. Craig, stop it.
I demand that you fire this chorus person.
Chorus person!
Just stop. Now, this chorus person, who has a name, by the way, isn't going anywhere. Now, just in case you haven't been told, we're putting on a show here, not a plantation. So I'd appreciate it if you have any errands, you just go for them yourself.
Gunther, I'm sorry. It's just the pressure on me, you know. I really only want to do what's best for the play.
Yeah, well, you sure couldn't tell it.
Why are you against me?
Oh, Lillian Gish, Orphans of the Storm, right?
I don't understand.
Oh, come off it, Shelley. I may not be Gavin, but I know a good acting job when I hear it, so save it for the stage, huh?
Miles, you go home.
Look, I'd rather stick around, see what I could do to help.
Now, I've had your help before. I figure I can live without it. So unless you had some other reason for being here, other than your need to volunteer.
As a matter of fact, I was going to talk to you again about Chris, but it doesn't seem very important right now, does it?
Brilliant conclusion on your part.
Listen, Derek, I want to call a truce between us. Because like it or not, we're going to have to work together if we have any hope of saving this town.
I suppose I have to agree with you there.
All right. I think I better go downstairs and give Beth a hand.
All right. And you be careful, too.
Thanks.
Chief?
What?
Look, there's been a shooting.
Shooting where?
Geraldine Saxton's hotel suite.
Don't tell me.
No. She wasn't even there. Sweeney says the victim's a delivery man or something. Chief, the guy's been murdered.
All right, let's get out of here.
The way I see it, Geraldine, Louis Van Dyne is using cable TV and subliminal perception to swing the election his way.
What do you mean, his way?
Well, look, if Van Dyne controls the candidates and the candidates win the election, Van Dyne controls Monticello.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Skyler. I know my car, and he isn't the kind of man to sit still for something this monstrous.
Who knows what kind of man my car is anymore? He may be one of them.
You must be joking. My car?
But, Geraldine, he has not been acting himself these past few weeks. You said so yourself.
But this is a nightmare. Why, it's something out of 1984.
Yeah, you're right. But when Orwell wrote that book, when in the late 40s, well, he was imagining technology that didn't exist at the time. But now it's here. And and Van Dyne is using it. It's like little brother is watching you.
Why, that's unbelievable.
It's true, though. 1984 is here. Only it's a few months early.
Mrs. Hansen.
Oh, it was terrible. The screaming, the noise, terrible.
Yes, I'm sure it was quite a shock, but you did get a good look at the couple that passed you in the hallway.
Oh, yes. A young man and woman. And a bird.
A bird?
Bird, huh? That would be Asta. I bet you wherever Asta is, so are Sky and Raven Whitney. Thank you very much for your cooperation, Mrs. Hansen.
What a world. Kill a man for a dozen roses.
Yeah. The only question is, where are the roses?
Well, this is not your typical florist's bouquet.
There's nothing typical about the whole setup, Chief. I mean, the whole thing's off the wall. A man shot dead in the doorway, a empty flower box, and a sawed-off shotgun.
Anything else?
Well, Sweeney did say that he saw the wound before the morgue guys took the body out of here. There was only one bullet wound on it, and he swears it was from a .38. So where's the .38?
Bet you anything that 38 is registered to one Skylar Whitney.
Yeah, but even if that's true, it doesn't explain what happened here. I mean, the body and the gun, I understand, but this.
Yeah.
This vase, Chief, was blasted with buckshot.
So apparently it was fired into the apartment at whoever was standing near the fireplace.
Can I say that's where my thoughts are taking me. If that's true, then this delivery man wasn't a delivery man at all. And if that's the case, then Sky Whitney, if he shot this guy, was shooting him in self-defense.
Was there a delivery truck parked outside?
No, we couldn't find one anymore.
All right, well, check the florist's name on that box. If that doesn't pan out, check every other florist in Monticello. I don't care how long that takes.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
While you're on it, put out an APB for Sky and Raven Whitney. Last time they got in trouble, they almost killed Peter Nevins. I don't want anything like that happening again.
Yeah, but Chief, an APB...
Just do it, huh?
Okay, what's the charge?
Murder in the first degree.
Carter, where is Raven?
Oh, she's all right. She's outside watching the street to see if we were followed here.
What do you want me to do?
Could you go on and make a live broadcast on WMON?
Well, if you think it will help, I suppose so.
Geraldine, who else is there left in Monticello with enough power to influence people but you?
And how am I supposed to make this announcement without scaring the population of Monticello half to death?
Why don't you say that there's a potential fire hazard in the cable boxes and that they're about to be recalled? Anything, just to get them to disconnect the damn things.
Well, I could go on live. You realize, of course, that I will be interrupting our highest-rated game show.
Geraldine, it is worth it.
You know, the last time I preempted that show, I got enough hate mail to fill this office.
Geraldine, if you don't do it, Louis Van Dyne will be the only show in town.
Of course, you're right. Sid, it's Mrs. Saxon. I want the engineers to prepare for a live news bulletin. There. How do I look?
You look just fine, Geraldine.
Then I guess we'd better get on with it. What's that all about?
I'll give you one guess.
Come in. Sid, what's going on?
Mrs. Saxon, I'm afraid we won't be able to broadcast.
Are you serious?
Well, you see, there's been some kind of a power drop-off.
Why do I get the feeling I knew that this was going to happen?
What do you mean happen? Sid, we have to correct this thing immediately.
Well, the lines are down somewhere, and we're checking on that. We're on emergency power now, but it's not sufficient to cut in with a live broadcast.
Van Dyne.
But how could he know we were going to broadcast? And even if he did, how could he black out a whole town?
Oh, I bet it's not the whole town that's affected. I bet it's just the studio. And as to how he knew we were going on live, your phone may have the answer.
Good Lord. The phone, too? Come on, Sid. I want to see to this thing personally.
supposed to be out watching the street.
Calvin, read them their rights.
Wait, what's going on here?
What rights?
The rights you're entitled to. You're both under arrest for murder.
The Edge. In name brand sporting goods, the Sport Mart Edge. With the biggest selection and professional advice, the Edge. With low prices every day, Sport Mart gives you the edge.
New from Spot Built, the AstroTurf Blast in a colorful selection. Sport Mart priced at $19.96. And from the leader in high-tech running shoes, Saucony Dixon and Lady Dixon, the latest in running shoes, only $47.87. For sports, it's Sport Mart.
Monday, it's an all-new that's incredible when skydivers form a human ladder.
It at a no-nonsense price.
Wow! It's our 10th anniversary. 10 years of unbeatable, no-nonsense quality and value. And to celebrate, we're offering a big $10 in savings. Our biggest savings ever. $10 worth of coupons good on every no-nonsense style, like no-nonsense pantyhose, Ultrasense, and Comfort Stride. Beautiful values now made even better. Hurry to the no-nonsense rack for details on getting your big $10 worth of no-nonsense savings.
Got the look. Jordache.
Never before in the history of the American stage have you seen such high drama.
You don't meet nice boys when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Bushnick.
Suspense.
Little red dots all over the floor.
And romance. It's bone-chilling. It's spine-tingling. It's a musical. It's a nifty laugh riot, entertaining as it is exotic. Little Shop of Horrors. Don't shop around. Go see it at the Westwood Playhouse.
Toys R Us has the Spider-Man costume, the Care Bears Halloween costumes, and the Smurf costume for trick or treating.
Sri Lanka, gem of the Indian Ocean, set at the southern tip of India. From
more than 7 centuries, this island paradise has been the center of the world's spice trade. And today, Tim Hansen has come to Sri Lanka to buy cinnamon, a secret ingredient in Hansen's natural cola, a cola that's 99% caffeine-free and 100% natural. Have a Hansen's and taste where you've never been.
Breathtaking. That's the Velleman's promise. Like a breath of fresh mountain air, the Velleman's taste comes through cool and clear, refreshing you, refreshing your breath like no other mint.
Breathtaking Velleman.
Your breath never felt fresher.
Great tasting Velleman.
You've never tasted a refreshing mint like this.
So cool and fresh, they take your breath away.
For breathtaking taste, it could only be Velleman's.
Velleman's.
I know my Bank of America Versatile card makes it easier to bank in California, but now I can use it from here to here. Introducing the new Plus System Automated Teller Network. Now, with your Versatile card, you can bank at locations around the country where you see this symbol. Get a Versatile card. It's the easy way to get your money nationwide.
Bank on the leader, Bank of America.
Danskin introduces new Starskin pantyhose. Because everybody wants to be a star. Starskin by Danskin.
Day skin for 9 to 5 in, night skin to come alive in, active skin for prancing in, pant skin for underpants in, silk skin for tightening, new Starskin by Danskin.
Now buying pantyhose is easy. What you need is in each name. Starskin now at Thrifty Drug and other fine stores.